Burnout is what happens when you try to avoid being human for too long. One of the primary reasons people get stuck yo-yo dieting for years and years is because they burn out. When trying to lose weight, most people put way too much pressure on themselves and they end up approaching weight loss with the no errors allowed attitude or the all or nothing mindset. And this mindset can be very toxic because this is the primary reason that most people end up approaching weight loss as a chore and not as a transition to a healthier lifestyle. In this video, I'm going to provide you with 3 quick tips that are gonna help you stay accountable, avoid burnout until you reach your ideal weight, and more importantly, help you to not put too much pressure on yourself. And a bit of a spoiler, one of those tips involves one of my favorite low-carb desserts, which is a Nutella brownie. So make sure that you watch the video all the way until the end. But first, if you're new to my channel, my name is Daniel, and my passion is to help people achieve their ideal body image and health through simple habit changes. So if that and healthy and tasty recipes is a type of content that you're looking for, then you've come to the right place. So tip number 1 was alluded to earlier, and you don't have to take any action because all that this is a simple mindset change. And that is that you need to start seeing weight loss as a lifestyle transition. That's it. Just remember from this point on that weight loss is not a temporary thing, but it's a transition to a new lifestyle. Tip number 2 is plan on planned breaks, meaning that every 6 to 8 weeks, you plan for a whole week where you're not gonna diet, you're simply going to enjoy the foods that you love. And this is very effective because it keeps you motivated and it gives you something to look forward to. And so you do want to be accountable, of course, because you don't want to take this break and then undo all your hard work in that 1 week's time. So one of the things that you could do, and this is something that I have my clients do, is that you're gonna give yourself a 20% weight gain permission of the weight that you've already lost. So meaning that if you've lost 20 pounds, you're gonna allow yourself to gain 20% of that during this break. So in this case, during that break, you can allow yourself to gain up to 4 pounds. And I can assure you that this is gonna be a much more effective technique than trying to just lose weight non-stop until you get to your goal. It's better to take 10 steps forward and take 2 steps back. And tip number 3 is learn to make healthier alternatives of the unhealthy things that you already enjoy. Many times people try to be too extreme and deprive themselves of everything when dieting. When you are craving something, most of the time, all you need is to have that taste, not the thing itself. Now, I know it's not the same, but by having that similar taste, you are going to prevent a lot of future negative behaviors that could potentially and probably will sabotage you. In that case, do make sure that you keep a journal because it's easy to forget when we come up with a new recipe or when we find something online. For example, in this channel, I have a lot of those recipes like a low-calorie Oreo fluff, birthday cake parfait, cheeseburgers, to name a few. And to drive this point home, I want to share with you how I satisfied my Nutella and sweet craving in a way that is healthier. All right, so I have all the ingredients that you're going to need, and the servings that I'm gonna provide you are gonna make 4 medium to big sized brownies. I'll be using a 7x5 Pyrex dish, so you can use that as a reference. Each brownie is only 100 to 105 calories, 10 grams of protein, and they're very chocolatey. Alright, so the first ingredient is dark chocolate powder. I'm going to be using the Hershey's brand, and you can use 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons if you want to make it more chocolatier. Next, you're going to need chocolate flavored protein powder, and you're going to need about 2/3 of a scoop. 1 egg, of course, the main ingredient, Nutella, and you're only going to use 2 tablespoons of Nutella. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and optional, you can use some crushed almonds at the end. Alright, so step 1, in a microwavable bowl, add 2 tablespoons of Nutella and then put it in the microwave for about 90 seconds. Your Nutella should be melted, and at this point you're just gonna add the ingredients. Really, the order doesn't matter. And once you've added all your ingredients, you're just gonna mix until you get that fudgy consistency. This should only take you about 45 seconds at the most. Once it's thoroughly mixed and you get that consistency that you're looking for, you're gonna put it in the Pyrex dish, spread it out. Don't forget to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Once you do that, put the Pyrex dish inside the oven, and it's only gonna take 20 to 22 minutes. If you feel like they need to be baked a little bit more, of course you can do that, but this time and this temperature is gonna give you that fluffy consistency that you can see here. And once they're finished, I'm just gonna spread a little bit of Nutella at the top, add some of the almonds. In this case, I'm just gonna use a little bit of crushed granola, and that's it. Enjoy.